Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the KMN 1971 back with a long overdue comic book haul. I want to say it's been a little over 4 months since my last haul, but I am back. This haul is consisted of some trendy spec books, some Bronze Age, some upgrades, and actually a lot of books that have been influenced by those of you that are still doing this comic book haul thing here on YouTube, which I thank you all. So there will be plenty of shout outs peppered throughout this haul. So without any further ado, let's kick it off. First book to be shown is actually not a comic book. It's my first copy of Star Wars Insider. When I saw this Rosario Dawson-esque Ahsoka cover, I had to have it, man. Definitely a cover grab. Love it. All right, getting into the traditional comic books, we're going to kick it off with Peacemaker, #1. It's such a bummer that the Suicide Squad was such a flop. I mean, I thought it was a solid flick through and through, and I'm actually looking forward to John Cena's Peacemaker series coming up on HBO Max. I was really worried about John Cena because I've never really been impressed with his acting ability, and he did a good job. I thought he did a great job in the Suicide Squad, so looking forward to that. And with that said, the first shout out goes to Rena Comics for putting a spotlight on the current Suicide Squad series, which features a updating of Bloodsport, who was one of the standout characters of the Suicide Squad movie. So here's issue #5, which kind of revamps his origin. And here in issue #6, you get, like this kick-ass updated version of Bloodsport that was kind of featured in the Suicide Squad flick. So I thought that was pretty damn cool. Moving along, some more cheap spec stuff. Shout out to G-Dub Comics, who showed this off in one of his hauls. I guess everyone is convinced that West Coast Avengers issue is the first time that War Machine is called War Machine, but this comic was actually published prior to that. So I thought that was pretty neat. I never knew about that before. I own the first appearance and cameo appearance of the Road War Machine armor, and the first time that Rhodey ever actually dons the armor, so it was pretty cool to pick this up. And I'm sure you can still find this in dollar bins. I actually paid $5 for this. Sad but true. Moving on, shout out to A Long Box Love Affair for showing this in one of his hauls a couple of months ago also. This is Doctor Strange from volume, technically I want to say it's volume 3, and this features the first appearance of the daughter of Mephisto. So pretty nice. And Doctor Strange #10, also from the same series, Morbius crossover, and it also features the first appearance of Doctor Strange's brother. Underworld #1, yeah, I know, 90s schlock, but I actually thought this little mini event was pretty good, written by Mark Waid, and it's the first appearance of the villain Neron, so it was only $1.50, so to pick up a first appearance for $1.50, why the heck not? Upgrade City, Conan the King, #55. My copy had like a production crease going along here, and this is a very fine near mint copy, so last issue of the Conan the King series. Second to last issue of Conan the Barbarian, #274. Only paid like $2 or $3, but believe it or not, this book can go for between $20 and $25 online. Awesome, awesome cover. Ended up picking up my second copy of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, #25, featuring the first appearance of Zartan. Solo Avengers, #2. What is this? Oh, this features the first solo story of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel. I want to say, who is it? The Blab? I want to say, maybe it's The Blab. I'm sorry. I was trying to remember everyone for shout-out purposes, but if not, I'll definitely mention you in the comments. He's a newer YouTuber that I've just been watching over the past several months. Younger person, so is really up on his spec game. So saw this in one of his videos. I figured why not for $1.50. Cool. Marvel Fanfare #24. Also shout out to the Blab, maybe. This features the first time that Monica Rambeau met Carol Danvers, and also when Carol Danvers first finds out about the death of Captain Marvel. So I thought that was pretty neat. Let's make some room. Picked up my second copy of Batman, the movie adaptation. Like many of you, I am waiting and anticipating and hoping that the Flash movie is going to be incredible, and it looks like it's going to be. So I wanted to get all this Michael Keaton Batman stuff out of the way. So picked up my second copy of that, and while I was there, I also picked up the regular edition, and these are all pretty high grade. And behind that was also Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer and the Danny DeVito Penguin. Why the heck not? I was riding that nostalgia wave. Speaking of nostalgia, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Authorized Martial Arts Training Manual. Anytime I can pick up any Ninja Turtles from the 80s, it's a must-have. Picked up my second copy of The Punisher, Annual Number 2, the first meeting between the Punisher and Moon Knight. Here we are into some of the trendy spec books as of lately. Fantastic Four number 272, which features the cameo appearance of the father of Reed Richards, a.k.a. Kang. I forget what they call him. But anyway, and here's the first full appearance. Really cool. Shout out to Reed Comics for mentioning those two books, I don't know, several months ago, as well as this one. Fantastic Four Annual number 25, which features the first appearance of the Chrononauts, and I want to say that little I forget the name of the city, but maybe Chronopolis, that little miniature city that we caught a glimpse of in Ant-Man, and allegedly, which is going to be one of the layers of Kang moving on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. At least that's what some people are speculating on. Speaking of Kang, I ended up picking up this little story arc, Avengers number 292, which features the appearance of like the Dragon Kang and a bunch of other different variations of Kang, as well as a female Kang. So why the heck not? Number 292, number 293, and number 294. Good books on the cheap. Or at least they were when I was picking them up. Moving along. I've been doubling up on some Uncanny X-Men issues here and there when I can, when the price and condition line up. So for $5, I picked up Uncanny X-Men number 161, which features the origin of Magneto and the origin of the Magneto-Xavier relationship. Second copy. Also my second copy, Uncanny X-Men number 239. This book has, after I picked it up, for some reason or another, it's seen a little spike. I guess it's the second overall appearance of Mr. Sinister and his first cover appearance. So I guess that's a thing now. I don't know. Highlander number 0. Like many of you, I heard that Henry Cavill will be taking up the mantle of the Highlander. I only actually liked the first Highlander movie. I thought it was an 80s classic, so I picked these up while they were, before people started to really speculate on them. And I don't even know if people are still speculating on these, but I thought they were cool. So Highlander 0, the movie cover, I believe that's the Del Otto cover. And I also picked up this Tony Harris sketch cover for Highlander number 1. All right, make some more room. Marvel Knights preview, which has a preview appearance of Yelena Belova, the second Black Widow. And I also ended up picking up her first mini that she headlined. So Black Widow, number 1. I want to say this is the Pale Little Spider story arc. I actually haven't gotten around to reading it yet. So when I was shopping around for this book, it was going for around like $30-something online, and I ended up picking up the whole set for around $30. So I think that might be a good deal. I'm not sure. So here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I believe this character definitely has some legs moving forward in the MCU. I thought the movie was only okay, though. Definitely not in the league of, like, say, the Suicide Squad, or definitely not in the league of the Snyder Cut. But it was an alright flick. A one and done for me. Here was a nice pickup out in the wild for $5. Thor, the J. Scott Campbell cover of number 5, which features the first full appearance of Loki as a female. And man, I loved that Loki show. I think that has been the best ongoing Marvel series to date. What If has not been that bad either. Shout out to Howler Mouse for showing this off. I had no idea about this. This is Amazing Heroes number 69, and this features a Frank Miller cover that features both Batman and Elektra. That is awesome. Woo! Very cool. All right, how about some Bronze Age? I haven't shown any Bronze Age yet. So here we have Giant Size Defenders, number 4. Defenders throwing down with the Squadron Sinister. Yes, please. Giant Size Defenders, number 5. There's a first appearance in here also, but I can't remember who it is. It's been a while. World's Finest, number 215, the first appearance of the Super Sons, or probably the first iteration of the Super Sons. Dynamic Classics, number 1, starring Batman. I've always thought this has just been a dope Bronze Age cover, and I finally found it in a really nice grade. Paid $10 for it, which is basically what it goes for online, but been looking for this one for a while. Star Wars number 13, some more upgrade action. Number 14, and number 15. So now I have like a run of Star Wars, all like near mint condition, from 1 going all the way up to, I want to say, issue 16 right now. And to top it off, I'm going to, my pick of the haul, this is my most expensive variant that I ever laid down cash for. Star Wars Forces of Destiny, number 1, Ahsoka and Padme, the animation cell Virgin variant. Whew, beautiful, man. Shout out to Sith Lord Lee for showcasing this book, Amazing Murphinator for showing this book, and of course Renovision for him and his pals showcasing this book on one of their videos. That was the final straw. That's what finally got me to break down and pick this up. So, a huge Ahsoka geek, obviously. This all started with Ahsoka, and it ended with Ahsoka. So, very happy to pick this up. So, that's all I have for right now. Over the past 4 months, I've picked up a little over a short box of comics, so I'll definitely have several more hauls coming up towards leading up to the end of the year. So, I would just like to take a personal side note. I don't like to involve too much of my personal life in these videos. It's always about the comics, but I just want to dedicate this particular video to my father, who passed away this past June. Love and respect always. So, until next time, thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will see you all next month with actually 2 hauls. I'm probably going to have like an all Bronze haul and an all Star Wars haul to clear out some of these books. So if you didn't mind me rambling and showing some comic books this time around, I hope to see you all again next time. All right, until next time, take it easy. Thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing again. All right, take care. See ya.